Mark, you test kisses in Group 3 company in the weekend in the Thompson Handicap at Trentham. How's she doing?
She's done well. I mean, she won 2 stakes races last prep. They obviously would go to the Group 3 level. She went to Hastings last start. She had a bit of interrupted prep. She trialled really nicely, and then going into the first up run, she got me down half ahead to Who's Your Master. Then 2 weeks later, backed up in the 1400 metre, the Group 3 race to Kelp Memorial. And things just didn't go away. Like, I really thought she was peaked for the day. She looked fantastic. She was settled. Breaking it down afterwards, probably she just anticipated the start slightly and just had a little bit of a lunge at the barriers before the millisecond later she would have pounced out and been probably sitting handy. Millisecond earlier she's hit the barriers, come back, sort of probably just wasn't quite sure what's happening. The gates have opened, she's come out, as you saw, 5/16 last, and we thought, oh well, that's the end of that. And she's tacked onto the field at about the 800, and then, to be honest, up the straight, if she'd got a clear run at them, she would have run third. I mean, she's run 6, beating, I think, half a length from third, and huge run. Like, if she'd got the kick well, I think she'd been right in the finish. So it's very disappointing, obviously, with being a Group 3 race, and it was a nice race for her to win. So that was her sort of what we had planned for her, and then after that was obviously the Thompson. It's a Group 3 mile. 2 runs at a mile have both been at Riccarton over the mile, and then won them both at Stakes Company. It was 1400 last start, so the mile shouldn't worry her. The track's looking good, she's working well, she's continued to improve, and we weren't going to jump her out. And then we sort of got to last week, and I thought, it's a long way to drive to Wellington and get there, and then next minute she comes out 3 minutes last. Not just purely on sort of, what happened last time, and she, I just don't want to give her a bit of a fright and just get her confidence back. And Lindsay Sally rode her the other day at Cambridge jump outs, and she jumped out fine. There was no problems at all, so she takes the ride on Saturday.
Okay, safely through this one. What's next for?
Well, we didn't nominate her for the Copelands, just purely because we sort of had the Celt. We weren't quite sure how she was going to come up in that. She's obviously come up. She's an Ifraj mare that sort of always thought she was going to get better as a 4 and 5 and 6-year-old. She's very sound. Obviously, someone mentioned it the other day, and I had a look at it, and it's 8,000, I think, late, or 7 plus so it's 8,000 all up to get to run in that. I think we'll get Saturday out of the way, and obviously it's a mile, Riccarton, which she loves. It's a $250,000 race. It's worth a drive. Unfortunately, it's about a week before the breeze ups. Sales, which doesn't suit us in the middle of our breeding season, but it's the obvious choice. If she won well on Saturday, we'll obviously would pay the money. Otherwise, we'll just give a little bit of a freshen up, and love to get some more black type with her in the new year.